Oh, he's all amped up. Joining me now is Todd Bubba Horwitz here to talk about the oil trade in our stocking up in our final trade of the day.
Hello, Angie.
Last but not least, certainly on our show.
Well,
never
the least. I mean, come on, let's go.
Let's take a look at Tesoro. What do you see happening here? What's the trade?
You know what? I think just if you take a look at Tesoro, the symbol is TSO, Tango Sierra Oscar. It's had a dramatic move from 90 all the way back down to 80. Now, I look at this, first of all, from a technician standpoint, is what we would call almost a blow-off bottom on heavy volume, breaking down right to a support level. So to me, I want to be a buyer of Tesoro now. It is a little pricey for some. So what I look to do here is I want to use an option trade here, and I'm going to use some type of ratio spread, trying to buy this and represent ownership at 80 without having to come up with all the money, because it is a really wild player, but I think it's got a chance to make a bounce all the way back to 90. So I think it's a great short-term play here.
So what do you do with the options then? What levels are you buying or selling?
I'm going to sell the 80 call, and I'm going to buy the 81 call, 1x2, or maybe the 81, 83. I'll have to look closer as we see how it bounces off of 80. But somewhere there, I want to be able to create a net credit out of the trade, which means that if I can make it a credit trade, then I benefit on a big move up, which is what I'm looking for, but I also don't get hurt and actually make coffee money if it goes below 80. So that's kind of what I'm looking for, and that's the kind of trade I'm trying to set up here, where I can get away with very limited risk if I can.
And for someone who doesn't want to do an option strategy, what do you think about the stock just on its own?
Well, I like the stock, but I mean, this would not be what I would buy as an investor. I would buy this as a trader or somebody who wants to make a short-term trade. I think it's a great play. I think that the 80 level is a terrific spot to take a stab at it. But I'm not looking to hold this long term. I think there's going to be more pressure coming in this down the road. I think we're going to see some pressure in oil down the road. So I think overall, as a short-term play, I think it's a great play. But as a long-term, I'm not a holder here. I'm not an investor. I'm strictly trading this.
Short and sweet today. Thanks for coming on the show.
Great to be here. Thank you.